Hi everyone, welcome back to the Blah Blah Bean.
Hi.
Alright, hi everyone, welcome to the Blah Blah Bean. It's an Instagram blog/vlog where we talk about our lives as Americans living in France.
In these vlog videos, we're typically just doing a week-by-week basis of what we did during the week before. Except for this video is special because it's 2 weeks comprised into one.
Mainly because we didn't really do a whole lot. And that's because of our previous travel in Portugal. So if you haven't seen that video yet, it'll be up there, or up there, I don't know, somewhere. After that whole travel experience, we really needed some time to recover.
Yes, and it was nice just to kind of lounge around and not do anything after traveling a whole bunch. But yeah, so this is just a quick, brief, what we did. Saturday, we got back Friday, and then Saturday, that day we did absolutely nothing. Yep, we just kind of lounged around in our new place, read. Lindsay worked on the vlog a little bit. I played some video games, and yeah, it wasn't too bad. And then that night we had roasted pears. Now you're thinking, roasted pears, like what is that? It's delicious. You throw some rosé with that, and it is the best. Made by yours truly.
Me. Yeah, I've been experimenting with cooking a little bit, and since we only have a microwave oven, it's been a little bit of a challenge, but it's been interesting to pass the time a little bit.
Yeah, it is definitely difficult not having an oven.
That's okay, because I have more time to think about cooking, and it's nice because I cook and he cleans, so we kind of even out the load.
Yeah, it is nice. And she's a better cook than me anyways.
You said it, not me.
Anyways.
Yeah, so the next 2 days after that, pretty much the same thing, just grocery shopping.
And we had to get household goods, because when we arrived at our new place, we found out that there's a lot of missing...
Like essentials.
Things that you wouldn't really think of right off the top. More like bath mat and broom.
So it's things like we had a little dustpan, so we could do without, but it's just nicer to have.
Yeah.
We did get a baguette though, and it was really rainy that day.
Oh yes, it was really rainy. We didn't think that it was gonna rain. It did look cloudy, and we went out, took the bus, went to the grocery store, and it hadn't rained. And we walked out the grocery store with all of our stuff, and we're like, okay, it's not raining yet. And then all of a sudden, it basically started downpouring.
Yeah, and our baguette was kind of exposed, so Kyle had to put it under his jacket. Then once we got it out, it became
a Sag-guette. It was very sad. It was all crumbled. It was really wet. It was broken in half.
We learned our lesson about that one. Check the weather before you go get your baguettes.
Yes.
Yeah, and then so Tuesday, my computer actually broke. So we're doing the Lingoda Super Sprint right now, and so with that you need to join a class every single day. If you don't, you basically have to pay for the course, but if you do, you get all your money back. So my computer broke during a class. The screen glitched out and turned off, and then it started beeping at me. So I know there's a way to fix that, it's the RAM, but living in France, I was thinking about upgrading my computer anyway, so I ended up just getting a new computer. So we were on the search for a computer, and that was pretty much that day.
Yeah, so we went into like downtown Lyon, and we found a nice little tech shop, but they were selling computers that were priced out the wazoo.
Yeah, way too expensive.
Yes.
So. Ended up looking online. Did you hear that scream?
I'll go look.
Okay. All right, and then Wednesday, so we have this hill that faces the back of the building. We look out at every day, and we see people walking back there sometimes through the path, and we wanted to kind of explore it and see how to get there.
Yeah, it's really pretty too. A lot of trees. It's really nice to look at. It's not just like a plain hill. You can see the fall colors and whatnot. And it was weird. We saw these people walking, and we didn't really know if there was a path or like where the path was coming from, and so we decided to check it out for ourselves.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because there's like this building at the base of our apartment building, and it looks abandoned, and there's like stairs going inside of it, and like it looks like you can go to the paths back there. So we ended up going through the building, which is really creepy, by the way.
Oh yeah, very.
Even during the day. But we ended up going, and there was this door that led to the hill, but there was no path anywhere, so we just started walking up the hill. And it's a steep hill.
Very steep. Very steep. Had to get on all fours.
Yeah. So, but we got up there, and we started looking around, and yeah, it was a really pretty view, and glad we went up there.
It was really cool. It switchbacks all the way to the top, and very pretty. We weren't really sure if it was like private property though. Yeah,
we found someone, and they said that one side is private and the other side isn't private. So, or the other side is public, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Oh well.
But yeah, and then after that we just continued our walk into Parc de l'Étador, which is a really big park that we love, just close by us, and it was nice. There was someone playing the piano in the park.
Yeah, it was really nice. The sunset, or the sun was setting. Fall colors. Really nice evening. Doesn't get better. It was really nice. And then we were walking back. We were crossing over the Rhone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Le Rhone.
Le Rhone. We were crossing over it, which is a huge river, if you don't know, that runs through Lyon. And it's, you would think it's really cold, but these two guys, they didn't think it was cold. Well, they didn't think it was cold enough to jump in it. Yeah, so we saw these two guys jump in it, and yeah. It
was pretty fun to watch because one of them just went straight in, and the other one took like 5 minutes and was hyping himself up.
He's like running like back and forth, like and then he would start and go, I can't.
Yeah. So that was pretty fun to watch.
It was funny.
And then that was pretty much all for that day. And the next day, again, pretty lazy. Hung out on the balcony, made some good breakfast on the balcony, and actually called my Aunt Lee. Hi Aunt Lee, if you're watching, shout out. Actually, last week, so we started watching Hell's Kitchen, which I had never seen before, but I can see why people watch it. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, we started the very new season, the season that it's in now, so
we can't finish it yet.
Nope. Which is a rookie mistake.
Yeah, that's okay. We got time though.
Yeah. Then we went out with our landlord. Yeah.
We finally got to meet him.
It was very, very nice. The way our apartment works is that the place that we're living in is his. It used to be a part of his property. So the apartments stretch out, and there's 2 entrances, I guess, and we took the back entrance, and he has the other half.
He's a super cool guy. Took us out to a brasserie, like kind of like a patio place where you can get some beers or wine or anything. Yeah, and we walked around with him, went to another bar, met up with some of his friends, and then went home. So
yeah, it was a good evening.
Yeah, it was really fun. I'm glad we have a nice landlord.
Yeah. Yeah. This last Saturday, we went to the grocery store because we needed some food.
Again.
Cheese in a bowl.
And it was crazy.
Everyone was there. You could barely move throughout the aisles.
Yeah, and it was that shopping where you have to be super aggressive or get left in the dust. And I hate that. But it was not bad. Got all the stuff we need, and yeah.
Next day, I baked some more things as well as I could in the microwave oven. We just hung out, and then we actually met up with our friends.
Yeah, Coco and Alina. Our friends from Argentina. We saw them again. We decided to get some drinks because it was the first game of the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And went out, watched Qatar play.
I didn't really watch the game.
Yeah, we didn't really watch the game, but it was good to connect with them. And then later that night, we went out and got kebab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's nice because we got to practice our French a little bit with them. Coco knows English, Spanish, and French, so he's really, really nice about that when I'm trying to practice French, and when Kyle is too. So
yeah,
and they're just great to hang out with. So
definitely.
Yeah.
And then Monday, it was a pretty, just a very easygoing day. We had our French class, and then after that, we just went on a walk to the park and around.
Pretty much it.
Yeah.
And then the day after that, I got a message saying that my computer was gonna be delivered early because I had already ordered it online. So we ran down and put our names on the mailbox. So I guess they tried to deliver the package, but since our apartment was originally a part of our landowners, they brought it to his door instead of ours, and he wasn't there to receive the package. So they took it away, and we didn't know how to get it. So that was kind of a goose chase to figure it out.
It was a pain, but we ended up getting it
the day after.
Yes, the day after.
Because they left a little slip in the mailbox.
The way you get packages in France, from what we know, is that if it's not coming to your door, it's going to go to a corner store or some sort of store that's within the area, gets dropped off, and you just take a little note there that says your name, you show them your ID, and that's how you pick up the package. Yeah,
and also if getting a package shipped from outside of France, there's lots of taxes on it.
Oh, huge.
So that was another thing I wanted to find with purchasing a computer online, was something that was in France.
Yeah, so luckily the company was in France.
And also that day we did some Thanksgiving shopping at a new grocery store to us downtown.
Yeah, it was cool. It's in the mall.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, crazy.
But it's a huge grocery store.
Yeah, it was really nice. It wasn't bad. It's kind of unorganized, but that's just my take.
I liked it though. Lots of options.
Yeah. Got our Thanksgiving goods, the essentials you could imagine what those are. Then the next day was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And we celebrated that by going on another walk.
But this one was a really long walk. Like we probably walked for 3 hours.
Oh, that's right.
And then we stopped at a cafe by the park and got some cafe.
Got some espresso, and so it was nice just being out, and it was a beautiful day too, so you couldn't ask for anything better than that. Went back home and we called the fam.
And then while I was talking to some of my family, I was making Thanksgiving dinner.
Yep, and Thanksgiving dinner was pretty good. It was very good, yeah.
It only took an hour though too, so made some mashed potatoes. We had sliced turkey and ham.
Yep.
Already pre-sliced because we can't make a turkey or anything.
Or can we?
Glazed carrots, corn. Oh, we thought we got sparkling apple cider.
Yes.
Like Martinelli's, but it was actually alcoholic cider.
Yeah.
We didn't read the label very.
Which kind of stank because I wanted to go ham.
But that's okay. Next time for Christmas.
Yes.
And then we had some apple tarts for our apple pie.
And some vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. It was great dinner.
It was good. The next day was Friday, and that day we had our class, as we do every day. And I don't think we went anywhere during the day.
No, we just hung around the house, cleaned up.
Yes.
That kind of stuff, read.
Yep. And then later that night, we wanted to watch the U.S. versus England World Cup game. And so we found a nice little bar that's in the trendy area of Lyon called 405. And we just hung out outside. It was very popular. It was very busy, but
we couldn't get a seat inside.
No, but we were able to still watch the game, so that was good.
Yeah, We could see it through the window, so.
Yeah, and it was cold. It was like one of those cold nights where you could tell that it's getting cold. Winter is coming.
And then the next day we went to Croix-Rousse, just up the hill. Croix-Rousse is well known in Lyon for historical production of silk. So that's one of the famous historical aspects of that area. But it also is full of like little shops, lots of people walking around. We went into a bookstore there. That was really cool. Had a spiral staircase down to the book den, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Croix-Rousse is very unique because there's like a ridge that runs through Lyon. And so Croix-Rousse is on the top of that ridge, same with Fauvier. They're both on the top of that ridge. So if you want to get to there, you most likely have to
climb a hill.
Yep. And so it's really cool when you, if you want to go to Croix-Rousse, there's these stairs that go all the way up the hill, and it is quite the hike. It's a workout to say the least.
Just constantly stair stepping.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, so that was cool to check that out, and we thought, hey, let's go here tomorrow night for dinner.
Yeah, so we went back the next day and got some pizza.
Got some pizza. Then before we got pizza, we just hung out.
Oh yeah.
Nothing too exciting, but worked on the vlog. Well, Lindsay worked on the vlog, and we just relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then went up to the restaurant and got some pizza.
Pizza. Yep. And obviously you can tell we're kind of tired. But yeah, that's really all for these past 2 weeks. Pretty lazy, not a whole lot. Walking around, reading.
Yeah, it's been nice.
Stuff.
It's been nice.
More exciting adventures to come. Alright, well, stay tuned for our next episode. And goodbye.
Bye.